Hello everyone, thank you for joining us. We're at Big Ben now. Hello Pixie, let me change this camera around so you guys can see us. Hi there, I'm Javid.
Hi, I'm Anne.
And we are now at Big Ben. We've left Buckingham Palace. It was very, very busy. It took us a long time to get out of there. And we couldn't get a cab either, so we had to actually walk down.
It only took about 10 minutes.
Thank you very much. Okay, well, let me show you Big Ben.
We're coming up to 12 o'clock, so hopefully you'll all be able to enjoy the bongs, as they're affectionately known as.
Yep, so we should hear the bells. Sorry about the wobbling of the camera there, so it should be okay now. Should be able to hear the bells, or Big Ben rather, in about 5 minutes' time.
Of course, we're using the slang term Big Ben because it's only actually the bell inside that has the nickname Big Ben, but pretty much everyone just refers to the whole tower as Big Ben.
Yeah, at the top you can't actually see the bell, but the bell itself is Big Ben. I love London.
Yeah.
Lee Hannah, yes, London is actually a great place. And especially today, let me just scope around so you guys can see. See a lot of visitors over there, they're taking a photo. If I just pan around from the right, to the right rather. Hi Russia, good morning.
It's actually in Parliament Square here.
So let me just lock you, Mr. Turkey. Okay. So here we go. We'll just pan around again. We are actually going to eat very shortly. We will be eating, having lunch. Hi from Italy. Good morning. And Lake District.
Oh wow, it's lovely up there. So we just thought we'd scope from Big Ben because it's about to be, well, it's 5 minutes to 12. So it'll be nice to hear the chimes. In fact, I learned this morning actually that the first chime for Big Ben was on the 11th of July in 1859. So it's over 150 years old. So apparently got a slight lean to it, which is problems when they're building the Jubilee line underneath because of the shift in the foundations. But apparently the foundations aren't that solid anyway, but they keep it in check. Not as bad as the Leaning Tower of Pizza.
It is very warm today. It's about 25 degrees now, so it's about, I think, 70 or 80 degrees Fahrenheit. A lot of people here, and you can see more and more people are actually building up. I think if you look in the distance, you can see towards Big Ben there is people actually gathering around, literally just waiting for the chime of Big Ben.
But we thought we'd get a better view of it from the other side of Parliament Square. So, and we want to avoid the crowds because we had rather a lot of those at Buckingham Palace earlier.
Yeah, so if you were on our earlier scope at Buckingham Palace, you saw the crowds that built up, and it took us a long time to get out of there. So we're going to try and avoid the crowds this time and take a little bit of a further view of Big Ben. Thank you for the hearts, guys.
So I believe...
Good morning, Mexico.
I believe Big Ben's about 200 foot high, which I think is about 55 metres, right up to the top. So if you think we haven't got the camera straight, it is straight, it's just Big Ben is at a slight angle.
I never knew that, I only found that out just now, so that's news to me. Let me focus back onto myself and Anne. There we go. I'm Javid.
Hi, I'm Anne.
And we are at Big Ben. Please, if you're not already following us, please do follow us. Click on the number at the bottom right, about 22 at the moment. And then follow us. We scope from London and the British countryside on a regular basis. At the moment we're in London at Big Ben.
It's going to be chiming 12 o'clock in about 3 minutes, so we probably won't be able to say much because it'll be pretty noisy, but we expect to see a few hearts, don't we?
Yes, hope so. Pixie says Big Ben height is 96 metres tall.
Oh wow, that's twice what I thought it was.
Pixie's doing Google.
Ah. So Pixie, I think the diameter is supposed to be about 7 metres, the diameter of the clock face, and the hands, well, they must be about half of that, the big hand anyway, so it must be about 3.5 metres, the big hand.
Hi Sanjay, hi CJ. Hi Sanjay, Aligned Trader Sanjay as well. Thank you for the hearts, guys. So, just to recap, we're in London, we're actually at Big Ben, we've just come from Buckingham Palace, so if you guys were with us on the scope of Buckingham Palace, you saw the number of people that were there. Good morning, Frida. So we're taking a distant Periscope this time, not so close by as we were at Buckingham Palace, but a little bit further away.
A little bit further away from the crowds.
So we've got a step that we're actually sitting on.
Yeah. sitting down for the first time today.
Yes, we did know Big Ben was built on a single-story foundation, Sanj. We actually actually were about to say that. But yeah, you're quite right. Good morning, Louisiana. Good morning to you. Thank you all very much for the hearts, guys. Good morning, Naples from Italy. Good morning, Germany.
There's actually a gold inscription underneath the clock face. I mean, obviously you can't see it, but apparently it blesses Queen Victoria. So one of the many monuments sort of built for her. For some reason, a very popular queen.
Pixie says the hand of the clocks are made of gunmetal.
Oh.
Thank you, Pixie.
Pixie, you should be here with us.
Yes, what are you doing in the office? Grab the train down and join us here.
I know a fact that maybe you don't know yet, Pixie, is the crosses for the 10, 11 and 12 aren't actually crosses because the designer didn't like crosses, so he made them quite a funny shape.
What are those guys doing in the field? I think what you're referring to are the Asian people at the far end.
It looks like a graduation gown.
I think they're just here on holiday and having some photos taken.
So any second now, we should get the 12 o'clock strike.
Thank you, you two. Have a nice day. So again, thank you all for the hearts, guys. Thank you very much. It's a very nice day here in London. We're at Big Ben and we're about to chime 12.
It's over 150 years old and the clock has hardly ever stopped except for occasionally for maintenance. Oh, here we go. We're going to let you guys just appreciate it.
No, we're going to be 12 or 10 more.
There's actually a microphone in there that goes straight to the BBC.
Yes, it does ring every hour, but obviously
majestic.
we had 12 at this time of day. Let's just take a little scope around for you guys again, so you can see from this point here onwards.
In fact, from here we can see just about two of the faces. There are actually 4 faces to Big Ben for those people who aren't familiar with London. It's actually the second largest 4-face chiming clock in the world. Where's the biggest one, Javid?
Minneapolis, that's the biggest front-facing chiming clock in the world. Big Ben being the second. So we're just doing a 360 degrees for you guys.
We're right in the centre of Parliament Square.
And you can see here's the London buses. And you can see in the background the London cabs going past as well. Looks like a beautiful day. It actually is, Coach. It's a very nice day. 25 degrees now.
We were actually really lucky to have a friend take us for lunch in the House of the Parliament a few years ago, and we were actually on the roof there looking right at Big Ben.
Yeah, so Gary, I'm not sure Gary will be on, but if he is, thank you very much for our experience. So we are now going towards Trafalgar Square. So please, if you're not already following us, myself and Anne, then please do. And once we get to Trafalgar Square, we will Periscope again from there. If you look to your left of Big Ben now, you can see Shard. And the Shard is the tallest building in Western Europe. And you can see it just in the background. If I just point towards it so you can see, there it is, right there. So that's the Shard. And we were up Shard a few weeks ago. If you were following us on Periscope, you would have seen that as well. So again, if you're not following us, please do follow us. We're using Anne's Periscope account at the moment. At the bottom right, it says number 34. Click on that and follow so you can see when we actually scope. The next scope will be again, probably in about 15 or 20 minutes. And we will scope from Trafalgar Square for you. All right, guys, thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Let me just flip the camera over.
And thanks for the heart.
You know, And I'm Javid, and here's Anne. You can just about see us together.
Thanks very much.
Thank you all very much for your time, guys.
Thanks for the hearts.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
See you soon.